While that last video rendered, I thought I'd chunk up these skill sets rather than piling them on all at once. So here is a PSD file. Off screen, I just saved this, made sure it was a PSD, make sure you're not saving out a PDF, and make sure you're saving it with the original. There's the 15 PDF that we began with, and then the PSDs named the exact same thing. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the 3D part, because this can be really cool. And I don't always use it right here at the first step, but I thought this is something you should know about. So I'm going to do the Shift, Option, Command, N, E, and then I set a custom shortcut. Shift, Option, Command, O I did for Smart Object. So Shift, Option, Command, N, E, O, and hey, edit. Keyboard shortcuts you can set up. I showed you guys how to make keyboard shortcuts, so why not speed up this process? And now, this is one of those things I found on accident. I went to Filter, and I was coming down to do something completely different, and I said, I have never looked at that. And I tried this, and it didn't work, or at least the image that I worked on didn't work. Then I tried this one. And I think the settings that are going to pop up are the default. No, 3032. I've been playing with this. So these are not the defaults. But this is what I used last, I guess. And I played with these, and this doesn't really have the desired effect. So just leaving it as is gives you this kind of bluish result, which, you know, is different, but blending modes are where it's at. And for this one, I found that luminosity was the one I liked the best. And now this 3D image gives us a jumping off point to work, to take it into Camera Raw, to do all kinds of different things. And this 3D image can be introduced at different stages of the process, like I mentioned. Not all of your Photoshop manipulations have to include this normal map, this 3D effect. But I think it can be really effective sometimes. When you work with this, you got to be careful not to blow out colors. See how most of these are very subtle? And some of you may think, well, this is boring. Well, if you're laying text on top of this, if you're doing something with this and this is just a background, well, you don't want areas that are really bright and really dark, because then it becomes hard to read the text, although there are workarounds for that too. But just thought I'd show you this step, because this was a real surprise to me, and I really think we can leverage this for a lot of cool effects. If you go to the Twitter feed, you can see some of my experiments using this.